Alright family, so I'm gonna give you my likes and dislikes on the Magellan. I've had this thing a few months now, and taking it out, and I'm gonna tell you what I like and what I don't like. Now, don't mind these wheels. What you need to do is, when you first get a kayak, please go get you some wheels. You may not think you need them, but you do need them. But these go to my old kayak, or my other kayak, and I just made them work. But Walmart has a universal mount that you may want to pick up for about 50 bucks. But anyway, let's start here. Now, this thing here, I would say, is not all that great. Now, it doesn't turn this kayak. It may not be proportioned right, I don't know, but it turns, but it's not a quick turn. I wasn't expecting to be, doing donuts in the water, but yeah, it's a nice, steady, long turn that you're gonna have to deal with this thing. So, but I'll tell you one of the things I do like about it that will kind of counter that a little bit. So the rudder, not so good. If you can replace it, good. If not, good. Don't worry about it, you'll be all right. Now, moving up here, another thing that I'm not too crazy about is partner mess. Like I said, it's been fished pretty good. This thing here, this mechanism, the pedaling system, is not as robust. It's not as strong. You can feel the plastic components. Like I say, I don't have anything to compare it to say, oh, well, it doesn't do like my Hobie and all that stuff. But again, you gotta look at the price point we're talking here. So sometimes it does feel a little just and I be pedaling pretty hard, y'all, but I say it feels that way, but nothing has happened yet, and hopefully nothing will not happen. But yeah, you'll feel like, okay, well, I'm in a, I ain't gonna say a budget kayak, but I'm not in a $3,000-$4,000 kayak pedaling with this thing. Another thing, when you pull it out the water, it's gonna be a lot of water drainage. So this kayak, it'd be all right. That's not a bad thing at all. But just to note, when you pull it out the water, when you're getting ready to get to the bank, it's gonna be a lot of water that accumulate. So to pull your plugs, you should be fine. But sometimes I just let it sit and drain over the little situation here, and it does quite well. Another thing, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If I could just be 100% honest, it's not that much that I could complain about. It's not that much that I could really say that this kayak is just bad, because the pros outweighs the cons on this thing. Now, that's I guess we can start on the good stuff now, because that's about all I can talk about. But listen, here, these are very responsive. The cables, when you pull it out the water, it's very responsive. That system, everything with that is, when you turn it, it moves it flawlessly with that little handle right there. So, but man, that's I'm digging at the cable system pretty good. Here, plenty of storage for your bucket. Got a dry storage situation here. Easy access to the back of the boat if you need to. But the bungee here, you see what I got it. I have a little lithium battery in here, and basically the lithium situation there, and that's for my little depth finder, the little Striker 3000. But what else? I like the fact, now I did misspoke. It's one thing that I wish they would have done. Move the transducer port. It's right underneath here, which is fine. But if they had it like a little closer to the front there, they had it like a little bit, up in that area, it'll make it easy to kind of, if you're trying to drop down on fish. But they wasn't doing it with that in mind, so I can't even complain about that so much. But the transducer port is here, and my transducer for that is underneath there, flushed underneath the mount. Go check out my other video, you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Again, man, the cables are responsive. The seat is okay. I'm not gonna tell you it's a legit, or I have a more robust seat on my other kayak that I'm gonna show y'all eventually, and you'll see the difference in the quality in the build. But do I feel unstable? No. These quick adjustments here, you just pull the straps, and you can adjust your back. You know, if you want to go back a little bit, you just unleash it quick, fast. Like I say, it sits high, which is a plus for a lot of people, that it sits high like this, which, you know, then for a little storage space underneath. So that's good. But again, this is not Hobie. This is not one of them $3,000 seats, kayak seats. So it's nothing to rest your back, but you can stand in this thing. So you can stand. It's not as sturdy, but I'm 190, and I can stand up and not have any problems. And plus, the seat being high like this, when you sit back down, it's not a lot of disturbance. You're not doing a lot of crazy stuff when you sit down, meaning you don't have that far to go. The handle for the rudder and turning is great. The response is really, really good. Can't do it now. I like the fact that you can adjust it in different ways. Adjust the seat. It's as far as the adjustments, you can't beat it. You can adjust this seat all the way forward. You know, get your handle in position for your body type, and I think that is absolutely great. In my book, it worked out fine. I found myself adjusting the seat a lot, at this part anyway, the back part, just, you know, for comfort. I feel like sitting in certain positions and stuff, but it's pretty good on that. Now I like the fact that it did come with this. My more expensive kayak, a little bit more expensive kayak, did not come with this, but these are very, very handy. Didn't know they existed because my other kayak did not come with it. But let's see, this box here does what it's supposed to do. Can't brag about it, can't say nothing negative about it. Full of junk, but it does what it's supposed to do. I like the fact they put these little tabs on here too, you know, make things a little easier. So they have, you want to put bungees up here, they got a bunch of little holders here. But I would say, hands down, man, the pros outweigh the cons when it comes to this thing. Now another thing, now I wish now that I'm looking at it, that they probably would have put a better platform for your depth finder, like something like a nice spot where you can actually put your depth finder that's designated for a depth finder. They have these little padded things here. I don't know what they're for, but they're here. But something like this, with a little more robust frame, was here around your depth finder area, would make it a little easier, because I had to kind of make something happen right here. And it's, you know, if I put a heavier one on there, I don't know how I would feel about it. You know, I would have to build something for a heavier depth finder, because it's basically just hanging off the edge there. But can you make it work? Absolutely. I got a 10-inch Humminbird that I'm not gonna put on here, but I thought about it and I'm like, man, I don't know where to put a big 10-inch screen without it falling in the water potentially. But anyway, I just think, man, listen, for the budget, for the price, these things can go on sale at any time for a pedal drive kayak. It is not that bad. So if you see them on sale for about $900, $800 to $900, pick it up, man. By all means, this, like I said, decent kayak. Is light. I can throw it in the back of my truck and get right to them, man. It's not cumbersome. I'm not, you know, doing a lot of other stuff, but with the little lithium battery in it, that's light, small setup, I could throw this in the back of my truck in about 5 minutes. And man, so that's basically all the review I have on this thing, man. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comment section below. Now, these things here, I don't know what they're for. They should have made, you know, I don't know, but help me out if anybody know what those are for. But anyway, all in all, like the kayaks, at ease of use, the ease of use, just getting out there, man. Take that pedal drive, stick it in the water, and go. It goes pretty fast, hard as you can pedal. Very responsive. Now, I meant to say this to go back to what I was saying. That's a negative about the turning ratio. It does have a reverse, so that reverse is quick. And when I'm talking about it's quick, as soon as you start pedaling, it goes. It's like super responsive. Every pedal that you're doing, you feel like it counts towards the rotation of the blades. So it's not like you're wasting energy. So I do feel that the gears on that thing is real close. They're small, and it helps that ratio turn that thing, that pedal pretty quick, or very quick as far as like responsive time. But anyway, enough about that. I think that does it. So family, would I buy the Magellan kayak again? Yes. Not a bad kayak for the money. It's a pedal drive, and pedal drives go for a pretty good amount depending on what brand you're trying to get. But again, for the budget, you can't beat it, man. Go, find one on sale, pick it up, something, because you won't be unhappy. Especially if you have a kayak already with a trolling motor and you just like fishing with kayaks, pick it up. But anyway, I thank y'all so much. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comment section below. This video is to a response to one of the subscribers. Hope this helps. If you decide to get it, please, I'm not saying yours gonna be messed up or anything like that or fall apart. I'm not gonna say that, but just make sure you put your pedals on tight. Just make sure you do follow the instructions and put everything tight or as it need to be, and you probably won't, hopefully you won't have any problems out of yours. I hadn't had any out of mine, and I'm pretty hard on my stuff. So anyway, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss another episode, man. But I thank y'all so much. Until next time, peace.